last time we met, which was a while ago. First off,
Well, it seems like a while ago, but it's all the same day still.
yeah, well, it's not quite the same day because you traveled, but you found some new adventuring buddies in a cave and left them out of that cave, and then had to say goodbye to another adventuring buddy because he
Ran off to the sea.
The sea called.
CR! The sea, they call it.
Yeah. So yes, and you managed to also save a man, Sildar Hallwinter, or Winter Hall, something like that. I can't remember his last name. His name is Sildar. And you managed to escort him to Phandelver, where he also mentioned that he was seeking a wizard by the name of Iarno Albrecht, who was, I suppose, to be in the town of Phandelver setting up a constabulary. Yeah, something like that.
Constabulary.
Alright, there we go. A place where a constable would be. But you also found that the town had apparently been accosted by a group of ruffians referred to as the Red Brands. Along with this, you also know that your dwarf friend, Gundren Stoneseeker, was taken by bugbears, or in a place called Cragmar Castle. I remind you of this just because, Stoneseeker was your main payday, and your honor demands it.
Honor.
But you don't know where that is at the moment, so instead you decide to investigate the manor on the far side of town, where you learned where the Red Brands, that was where their hideout was. You managed to accost some of them at their tavern beforehand. Remind me, you guys, I don't remember, do you guys steal their cloaks too?
We have their red
couple,
cloaks.
yes.
Okay.
I don't know how many we ended up with.
I'm just wondering if you're actually doing anything with that, or you just want to have them on you?
Just have them on us in case we need to do something with them.
Alright. So you're not actively trying to disguise
We're not
yourself?
actively wearing them right now, no.
Okay.
I'm a gnome.
Are we actively wearing them right now?
I don't think it'd be very convincing. I'm a giant red horned thing.
Yeah, 2 gnomes
And he's
and
an
a
octopus.
tiefling.
2 gnomes, a tiefling, and
What am I?
you're a wood elf. So
I look normal-ish.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
So anyways, you managed to find your way into the cellar of this manor, and fought off a couple more Red Brands, and you now, by hell or high water, and in some cases by turning into an octopus, and you are now in the room that was the main entrance, with the cistern of water, and a exit towards the north.
and we fucked up some dudes. Right?
Yeah, you fucked up some dudes. Oh, also, when you jumped into the water as your octopus, you noticed your tentacles clinging on to something. If you want to go ahead and, if you pull that, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can leave it be.
It's a trap. You should so do it. It's a trap.
Oh, sure. Pull it out.
Alright, you pull out a waterproof satchel. It's a satchel that is waterproof. Like, you can tell that it's been sort of lined with oils to slick the water off.
Is it empty?
Do you open it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is not. Inside, you can find 2 potions, one marked with an H and one marked with an I, 50 gold, and a set of travel clothing. That is unremarkable, but
Human size? Gnome size?
human-sized.
I sigh. Typical.
Human size. I'm sort of human size.
I am greater than human size?
No, you're medium.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's human
Tieflings
size.
aren't giant.
Oh, okay.
They're just, intimidating because of the horns and the red skin and the devil pact.
I'd like it more if I was also giant, but okay.
Get someone to cast Enlarge Person on you.
Can we figure out, do a check to figure out what the hell the potions are?
Sure. You give me Arcana, or
I have medicine. No, that doesn't
Mike,
Yeah.
what do you got?
it's gonna be Arcana check.
Look at your sheet.
8.
6, I say to the microphone. Since Evan won't let me pantomime.
4.
11.
Alright, so all of you people with any sake of, sort of magic in you, look at this potions and go.
have an intelligence
Did I still have...
And, what?
Can you cast
So
spells
10.
not in battle?
Yeah,
Yes, you can
but,
cast a spell whenever you like.
you didn't say that you cast it.
Yeah, I didn't, but After I fuck that up, can I cast a different spell? After I fuck that up.
I mean, you won't let me finish talking
Okay,
first?
Sorry.
And then your fighter goes, I mean, one's an H and one's an I. Healing and invisibility, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know stuff.
So yes, you have these 2 potions now.
Sweet.
We want to split the gold equal, and you guys can figure out the
5
potions.
divided by 4.
Equal-ish. Well, we can.
I don't
we
know
can
if I
put that
want
down to
any part-
silvers.
I don't know if I want any part of stolen.
I'm in a
ill-gotten
position to
gains.
make change.
By the way, you guys already looted the corpses, right? I believe.
I don't think so.
No, we
No?
didn't.
Alright. You're welcome to, then. They're just sitting there.
Okay, let's loot the corpse.
Is this honorable?
It's very honorable because they disrespected us by fighting us, so we take their honor for ourselves.
I mean, surely they were brigands, but stealing from a dead man.
Alright. So, while your fighter debates the honor of it, what do the rest of you do?
I loot the corpse.
Alright. So, on the first corpse, you find a belt pouch on each one of them. The first one holds 16 silver and 7 gold. The second, 12 silver and 5 gold. And the third, 15 copper. Oh no, 15 electrum.
What's an electrum?
Electrum is a mix of silver and gold. It's a
Electrum is like a $2 coin. It's not
Okay.
technically worthless, but you never find it.
Okay.
Or a $2 bill.
Yeah, I was thinking $2
Yeah.
coin. I've never seen that.
and it may go to Canada. And 2 garnets, which are worth about 10 gold each. Your rogue can tell you.
I could tell you if appraise were a skill in this game, which it is not.
Closest thing to appraise.
Investigation or insight?
No, insight is sense motive.
Investigation
Alright.
or perception.
Alright. I'm gonna say probably investigation.
Good, because I have 5 in that.
So yes, you find all those.
So we have a shitload of gold.
But we know that this money was stolen from the people in the town.
Likely.
So therefore, by spending it in town, we'll be giving it back to the people.
Putting it back into the economy.
Exactly.
Trickle down economics, Greg.
You're welcome.
D&D
I
regular.
mean, it is Republican.
I know. That was my point.
Gay Republican.
Way to help yourself to the internet.
Log cabin Republican?
Yep.
I believe.
Mm.
That just
Alright.
makes me.
Now all of China knows you're queer.
That just makes me hope that there's like
China doesn't
weird
get that.
gay fan fiction of Lincoln out there.
I think there's like
I could
novels.
probably find it.
Didn't that happen in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
No, he was pretty straight.
That did
Okay.
happen in American Dad, though.
And that makes it
Well,
okay.
Wasn't
weird
there a
crap
bit of
always
a
happens
romance
in
going on in
American
that movie, if I remember?
So, I don't remember. Like, maybe between like him and the other guy. I
His,
don't
like,
remember that.
mentor.
My
Yeah.
strongest memory of that movie is horse as melee weapon.
Horse is a thrown weapon. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Anyway,
But yeah, so
I could use a horse as a melee weapon.
what? I don't think you
Change him
could.
into a horse and
I feel like
use him as
if I
melee
tried
weapon.
really hard.
what's your strength?
My strength is 14 plus 2.
No.
No? What kind of strength do I need to throw a horse?
Quite a bit more than that.
How about
Well,
a miniature
if you're
pony?
higher up and you have a ledge,
Then you're less throwing it and more pushing.
You
Just
could throw a small horse. It would
Yeah.
be Greg to enchant a horse.
Yeah, I'll make
Pony.
it float. Well, I'll make it float, and then
Yeah.
you just like throw it. And I'll make it lightweight.
This is a goal now.
Anywho, now that we've looted some corpses,
yeah.
Let's split up the money.
is there a convenient door?
I
We
mean,
can split
if you can notice that there is one underneath the stairwell towards the north.
And that's the only other exit from the room?
Do you want to investigate? It's the only other obvious one. I mean, there's the cistern, there's barrels, there's the one to the west,
Mhm.
to the northwest, which was where you found the brigands who were, in their bunks,
Okay.
and then you killed them.
This is confusing, though, just because, so there were, how many people in this room?
There were 3 people.
There were 3 in this room, and there were 2 or 4 at
There were 4 at the tavern.
So 7 in total. I feel like there probably were more of these guys.
Well, I mean, we've only hit one room. There's probably more
Yeah.
of them further into the building.
Yeah, so let's split up the gold and then.
But I'm
move
just saying, so
further.
we should keep that in mind, is that at some point
Yes.
we may hit a large number
Yes.
in one small space. So,
Alright, so Greg wants to split up the gold.
I just want the money. If you're on
No.
prevents even taking money, then I'll just take it all. It's fine with me.
Remind me what your alignment is again, Greg.
Neutral good. I really should have picked like chaotic or
Neutral?
something.
Mine is actually chaotic neutral.
That's
Do,
okay.
do alignments even matter that much in this? Like, I don't think
Only
there's
if you're
a
a
neutral
paladin.
requirement for druids in this game.
It doesn't matter that much, but I mean,
Well, mine's chaotic.
it's your character.
See, mine makes sense though, because chaotic neutral is I am defined by honor, which is not really lawful or unlawful.
But you do get not extra points, but you do sometimes get extra good things for playing to your
Inspiration.
character. or
Yes, yeah. Like if I think that you're role playing particularly well, I can say you're inspired now, or just if I feel like it.
But there are, in past versions, there were certain classes that required an alignment.
There's less like there's less
druids
you
and-
need to be this alignment to play this class anymore.
I think paladins still have to be good.
I don't think so. I think because now they have their sort of like, I don't remember exactly what the name of it is, but like basically they're packed, and they have to follow that instead, which is nice because it means you don't have the one lawful good paladin who's just like, I need to do everything right.
Although the druid neutral requirement always made me think of the gray people from Futurama.
I have no feelings one way or the other.
I suppose that I can take a share of the money as long as it is spent in an honorable way.
Well, that would be up to you now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I also really enjoy gambling, so I feel like maybe having a little bit of cash on hand could be good.
Ooh, internal conflict.
I know, I do.
I like it.
Because, yeah.
Honor or gambling?
I have a problem.
Yeah, I have the problem of neutral good or dark bloodthirsty thoughts.
I have the problem of crippling addictions.
Guys, you all have problems, alright? No need to fight over them.
But my problem. No.
Well, yeah, so...
Yeah.
Oh, remind me next
Okay.
time to give you your treasure at the end.
We're in the middle of this enemy fortification, and we're just like giving up the gold. Like,
No, listen.
wait. You give everyone another piece of gold. Okay, wait. No.
Okay, so why don't we put aside some of the extra for party
So then the
expenses?
extra, we can hang on to and sell and keep
Yeah.
for party expenses.
That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Okay, who wants to hold on to that?
I will.
Okay,
I don't
Who's
know
the
if I.
honorous one?
I don't know if I trust
Okay.
any of you.
okay, that's fair.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
What do you guys do now that you've
We look around the
filled
room.
out your 401ks and
We look around the room and see if there's any other doors.
as I've mentioned, there is one that you can see to the north. There is the one to the northwest, which was where the barracks were.
You write down the two.
So I think we should go through the door that we haven't come through yet, obviously.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh, right, and there's obviously the exit to the east, which is where you
Um,
entered from.
Again, knowing that there is probably a large amount of people waiting at some point ahead
Yep.
of us, whoever is best at listening to stuff should listen. I guess that's. I'm not good at listening to things.
What's listening?
Listening is perception.
I'm.
I have an. I have.
Oh, I think
I have
see
11.
what
I have-
investigation.
Got the high.
16,
You.
17, 18, 19.
Can I check the door for traps?
I
Sure.
have a bunch.
Is that a mechanism in this game? Are traps a thing?
Yeah, traps are a thing.
I checked the door for traps.
Alright.
Is that a
It's a perception.
investigation? Ah, lame. I thought it was investigation.
Nope.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna be a shitty trap checker for a little bit.
Okay. Because
Okay.
then this.
Then I'll
This one's
back check
gonna-
her.
Yeah, we'll both check traps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. 5.
If there was a trap, it would have killed you while you.
It doesn't matter. Even with it. 4, 5, 6, 10 with all that.
You find no traps.
Okay.
I hate to pick. Is you sure it's not investigation?
Yes.
Okay.
I.
I have it right here.
Okay. That's fine.
Besides traps, could someone just listen at the damn door?
Yes.
Yes.
I know, but that's what I was hoping
Oh.
somebody would do who's better at
We
listening.
could
than me.
do both things. We could
Yes.
do one and then the other. I'm not gonna put my head against a door that I think there might be a trap on.
Yeah, well, you should do it then.
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
We press our ears to the door.
Well,
I'll
you
start,
have those-
I'll start
you have those
acting
extra-
neutral good, and for the
You
betterment
have,
of
you have
everyone
those
else,
extra big
I'll
elf ears so you can hear better than everyone, alright?
15,
Greg, what
16,
do your elf ears hear?
so it's just plus 20, not natural.
You don't really hear anything.
Okay.
Which indicates there's probably nothing there.
Yeah, let's
That's
open
fine.
the door, guys.
Send the big guy first.
Okay, I
Send the
open the
octopus
door.
first.
Alright.
No, not
You
this
enter
one.
into a room. That is about 20 feet by 40 feet, extending to your into the west. Thick dust covers the flagstones of the somber chamber. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hallway are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the door.
copper walls?
The door is copper. The walls are stone.
Oh, still weird. Copper door is weird.
Electricians.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
It's a Faraday cage.
I don't get copper doors.
Must be-
Something's up with
Well,
that.
it's it's like a copper plate on the door.
It must be really moist when
Alright.
they have to discolored. Because it wouldn't have oxidized.
I mean, you
drying
did
that.
just come with a room that had,
Yeah, I
a
guess.
pool of water.
And actually, no copper. Copper oxidizes if you like touch it with your greasy fingers. That's a weird thing.
You notice lots of greasy fingerprints.
Yeah.
No, you don't, because it's 40 feet away.
Okay. So would somebody like to check the next door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like take a look around the room. There's nothing else lying
Perception.
Hold on. Oh,
You
never
just
mind.
put these on the other side.
We can
You
both
have-
roll
we
it.
have more
Oh, I
space
was
for that.
going to,
Oh, I just meant like
guidance.
the other side.
around. Oh, no, we're not.
I don't think
17.
anyone else was really eating them anyway.
Alright, you, about 20 feet, or rather, 10 feet towards the door, you notice a loose stone tiles and breakaway timbers. It appears that there was a pit trap built into the floor.
There is a pit trap.
Yes. It's
Um,
loosely covered.
Can I disarm it?
I
We can
mean,
just walk around it, right?
you'd have to skirt the edges, yeah.
Okay, but like, we have to.
Yeah, you'd have to roll.
Oh.
It's basically a balance check. It's going to be an acrobatics check.
Oh, I have athletics and acrobatics. What? Go me.
Oh wow, a warrior who's
I'm good at stuff.
I've been just, oh yes, the warrior, yes.
I'm good at things.
I'm a warrior. I'm coordinated.
I'm gonna point that out to my companion. Look, guys, the floor is fake.
holy shit.
There's room on the other side, so you either try and skirt around the ledge, or you could try and jump it. Whichever one you guys
Well, I'm a
prefer.
teeny tiny, so I'm gonna go around.
Can I
Alright.
throw you across?
Not today.
I have athletics.
We haven't been friends that long.
It's only something I have my friends do.
Something else we could try doing. Actually, the pit trap's like covered, right? So we don't necessarily know what it does. Or
I mean, you see,
It's
there's
clearly a
loose
pit
tile and there's weak timbers, and you can sort of.
oh, okay.
It's Team Rocket in Pokemon. You walk on the leaves, they're just gonna.
Yeah.
trap. I'm thinking like in the Latin alphabet, Jehovah begins with an I, so.
Well, I think
Not
we could
quite
just
that
take
complex.
One of the bodies and chuck it in and see what happens.
If you
If
want.
you want to start chucking bodies left, right, and center, I am not in a position to stop you.
That feels
but I'm
rather
gonna walk around the
unnecessary.
hole.
Yeah, let's just walk around the hole.
Okay.
My God. You and
You
your
Yeah, I really should have picked like
You and your
chaotic.
evil thoughts. Okay, so
This is why the moon doesn't talk to you anymore.
Keep the moon out of this.
Alright, so who's doing what?
A giant ball of
I'm
cheese.
walking
Ah,
around the edge.
I'm also gonna walk
I
around
skirt
the
the
edge.
Alright.
Going around the edge.
Acrobatics checks.
Oh,
Fuck
plus 2 there.
You're proficient.
So I
so
rolled a
4.
2, but I have plus 6.
Let's see what other people roll.
Ha!
7.
Nat 20 plus 4, so 24.
13.
Alright, you make it across. I want you to make 2 dex saving throws. You're making it fine, but you notice your 2 companions about to teeter off the edge.
Oh Christ. Okay, so what
And
do I
because
roll?
of your keen reflexes, you
I am
were,
the only one capable
So she's
of saving
within
them.
reaching distance of us.
I'm just that good.
yes.
Guidance.
No,
No, we can? Okay.
it's a touch spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's gonna have to make contact.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Just give me a d20 roll and add your dex to it.
20
All right.
plus 4, so 24.
I should be using your dice instead of mine.
Okay. Yeah. You get to the other side and notice these two both sort of falling in and just grab the scruffs of their necks and pull them over.
Thank
Goodness, be more careful.
I pull you into like this giant hug. You saved me! You can throw me next time.
It would likely be safer.
you.
Well, now that we have navigated the hole in the floor,
The most dangerous thing so far.
Most dangerous game. Holes in the floor.
perhaps somebody could check the door before we proceed.
Um,
I'll check the door as well.
11?
I'm gonna have to have you start declaring that you're actually doing that and not just waiting for Adele's result.
Okay. 13.
You find no traps.
We're both so jarred by falling into the hole and then being pulled out by the noble tiefling that we're like, ah.
The honorable tiefling.
Alright, yeah, you find no traps on the door. The copper plating looks nice, though. Really fits in.
Is it locked?
Do you test it?
Yes, ready?
Sure.
I see if it's locked.
It does not appear to be locked.
You want to kick that open?
Well, oh, okay. I could use,
We'll just stand behind you while you do this.
I guess I'm just kicking down the door again. Alright, what do I roll for that? Do I roll up?
Well,
No, it's open. You can just bust it.
Oh, okay, I bust down the door.
Alright.
They told me to do it.
I just asked if you wanted to.
It
You
is-
seem like the door kicking type.
I have kicked already like 2 doors.
Yeah. So as you enter, you see 3 large stone sarcophagi that stand within this dusty crypt. And propped up against each sarcophagus is
Sarcophagus.
sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in rusty bits of mail. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate. That's the one that you just entered from.
You wanna
Is there,
check it out, Adele?
is there perhaps a book open on a podium in an esoteric language that we probably shouldn't read from?
Or
No.
a big black
Like maybe
cauldron.
Abyssal?
You must not read from the book. Okay, so there's 3 skeletons
Yep.
propped up against some.
Sarcophagi.
But no large metal cookingware.
No large metal cookware.
And nothing that looks likely to attack me right now.
Are you afraid of skeletons?
I'm gonna check for traps.
How long have I been adventuring?
You're level 2, so probably not very long.
No, I'm not afraid of skeletons.
Traps, that would be perception.
That's perception. Are you just sort of looking around? Well,
Looking
depending.
around the room.
Are you just sort of glancing, or are you going up and like searching stuff? Because that would be investigation.
I'm just looking around the room.
Perception.
23.
You notice a door to the north and one to the northeast, but otherwise you don't really see anything beyond the already described room.
Do you want to investigate the body? Do you want to investigate the
I'm
bodies?
gonna
or no?
poke a skeleton.
Boy, do I. I don't care about the skeletons. I'm gonna go look in the coffins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Go
yeah.
investigate them.
All right,
You
so
open it?
you go and try to open the sarcophagus.
Well, are they shut or are they half open or?
They're closed, and then there's a skeleton on top of
okay.
each one, or rather against each one.
Is that
Well,
considered a door?
I'm gonna go look at
Like
them.
collapse on top of it?
Like-
Leaning against
Yeah.
it casually?
They're
Oh,
propped
yeah,
against
but
them,
they're
so the
propped
sarcophagi
against
are
Oh, you
are
wanna know
against
if
the
you can get
wall,
the
and
lid
there's
off
a
with your
skeleton
magic?
in
Yeah,
front
the
of each one.
sarcophagi
Sarcophagi are standing up
setting
against
up.
against they're inlaid with the wall.
Gotcha.
Oh, cool. I'm just gonna go look at them.
All right, so you approach one of the sarcophagi.
Boy, do I.
As you do,
You're gonna make me crush skeletons.
This tiny, not this tiny, this like stupid, unworldly gnome. I'm like, ooh, dead things.
at
Maybe
which
it's someone
point
famous.
you hear rattling
I don't like rattling.
as the skeletons lift up their arms
Damn it.
and bear down upon you.
Damn it.
Roll initiative.
Damn it.
Fat dog it.
Gilly's turn.
All right, so I get the one coming at me with my dagger.
With a dagger?
With a dagger.
Okay.
All right, explain to me finesse again.
So finesse means that for both your attack and your damage,
Mm-hmm.
you can add your dexterity bonus.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I can finesse a dagger.
I can almost guarantee that daggers are finesse weapons.
But
Finesse is now a weapon property. It's not a
okay,
character
so
skill.
it's regardless of me, even if I've never seen a dagger before.
Yeah.
Being that it is a finesse weapon, I automatically add finesse to my dagger.
Being that this is a finesse weapon, you can automatically use dexterity
Right.
rather than strength.
Okay.
Oh, Masterful DM.
What's
I don't
up?
remember from a month ago. Do I have any spells left in this rest or no?
I don't think you casted any spells today yet, so
Okay.
at least I don't
Okay.
recall you casting any.
So, dagger. So 13.
Yep. That's just enough to hit.
So
So wait, do I get a
2 plus my dexterity.
every time I do something? Every time I hit
Yeah.
somebody?
That's it.
Yep.
Proficiency
4.
bonus, anything you
Alright.
Yeah, so I have it for strength.
Oh, that's you saving.
Your cold steel finds purchase against its bones.
That was poetic.
Yeah, what do you actually stab? There's no fleshy bits.
I slash.
Oh, okay.
You're aiming to break bones.
No,
stick
daggers
it in
is
the eye and I
piercing.
wiggle it around.
Okay.
You're trying to just chunk out like bits of the femur.
Okay.
I'm going, like, have you ever dismembered a whole chicken?
Oh.
No, like a cooked chicken.
No.
You go for the joints. I'm sorry, Dakota.
Listen, have you ever just dismembered a whole chicken?
Like a roast chicken.
No, Dexter.
Is that less
What do you
upsetting
guys do
somehow?
in your
No,
spare
I
time?
didn't really like those things before either.
Alright.
There's no cartilage. You just sort of like in a skeleton, an animated skeleton.
So,
Scary skeleton.
I'm going with the xiphoid process.
so you done?
Yeah.
Alright, Dakota.
Alright,
You can get your characters' names down at one of these days.
yes. So, I guess I'm going with the battle axe, so...
Alright.
do this. It's a slash, so I get a D.
Oh, you
Which
did
is easy
find,
to do.
however, that it didn't...
Mike.
It was sort of hard to pierce, you know?
Being its bone.
Yeah, being that it's bone and being that there's, you know, various gaps in it.
10 out of a D8.
No, you have to roll to hit first.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's been a while.
It's fine.
She was hoping he would just forget that she didn't do that.
Wait,
Go straight to the
is
damage.
this right? Oh, crap. Yeah, I missed.
Alright,
How
you
bad?
swing your battle axe, but the skeleton nimbly dodges out of the way. Alright, Greg.
I'm at 4 hit points. What's the movement on these things?
I mean, they're moved up to you.
So there's basically nowhere for me to get away from.
I mean, you could
Take a 5-foot step.
disengage and run back into the room with the pit trap, but
Please do not run back into the room with the pit trap.
You don't
I
have to
have
run
4
all the way
hit
around
points
the pit
right
trap.
now.
You're a caster, of course you have 4 hit points.
No, I usually have max 20. I really feel like I probably should disengage, and
Yeah, we were all really low on HP before we kept going into this thing. We
Oh,
probably should have...
I was okay until that hit. I lost whatever I lost.
to be fair, that was a crit.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna disengage and
Alright, where'd you move?
is there any getting away from getting out of their movement range?
Likely not. I
If
mean,
we
you're in a
move-
fairly small room.
If we move into the room behind us, would they follow us into the pit room?
Only one way to
Oh.
find out.
I suggest that we try and...
I disengage, I run into the pit room to
Alright.
the edge of the pit, but not into the pit.
Okay. You run back into the pit
You
room.
guys are seeing the strategy I'm coming up with,
Yes. Yeah.
There is a hole in the ground.
There is a hole in the ground, yeah.
And there are things that might be in the hole rather than us.
I think can I borrow that real quick?
I'm
And
not-
then
As
I'm
a-
going to
Former soldier, I can strategize.
ask someone who actually knows what they're
Well, we
talking
need
about.
you-
Usually,
some
speaking is a free
strategery.
action. Just so you know.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm maybe not done yet, I don't know. I need your...
Disengaging is your action.
I might have a bonus action,
Okay.
but I don't understand the spell that I picked last time.
What spell is it?
Spiritual weapon. It says it's a bonus action, but it says when you cast it, it attacks, and then as a bonus action, so it's weird. It's weirdly worded.
Casting is an action usually.
So then I cast it during the bonus action, and then...
No, you cast it, and then, so you've cast it,
And then
and then on your next turn you can hit a dude with your stick and use your spiritual weapon. Would be my guess.
Casting time is 1 bonus action.
If we
Alright.
push the things into the pit that we're
Oh.
fighting, does that count as beating them?
The casting time is 1 bonus action.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at.
But then you can use it as a in normal and bonus, and I'm thinking that means the
So
next
it lasts
turn,
for a
and-
minute.
Yeah, so
So
that's...
you cast it 1 round, and then it lasts another 10 rounds.
Yeah.
It's still going to be an action to cast the spell.
It's an action, not bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I disengage, go in the other room as
Alright.
far as I can without going into a pit trap.
Okay. So you're about 10 feet away from the room that you were just in now.
But if we get the skeletons into the pit, does that count as defeating them?
Doesn't matter, they can't get us.
So yeah.
I don't know, Almighty God. Do we get XP? No. You can't answer.
If things fall 30 feet and then break, they usually are defeated.
Yeah. I vote that we try and push them into the pit. We have a pit at our disposal.
We find out that the pit's only a foot deep.
I
It used to be a
mean,
drainage ditch because we never tested it. See, I should have thrown that corpse in there.
yeah, but by the way, the pit has been revealed since you guys broke it when you were almost falling into it.
Oh, okay.
It's no longer covered up in case that's what you were thinking.
How deep does
It
it
doesn't
look?
need to be covered up. They're skeletons.
It's a good point.
How deep does it look?
And it looked about 20 feet.
Okay.
I mean, I don't imagine that they're like thinking to themselves, "Oh wow, self-preservation is an important thing right now." Like they're bewitched skeletons, yes. Kind of
Was
sense-
there, like,
Do you have a? Is there a dungeoneering skill?
No.
You can give me a religion check if you'd like.
I'll give a religion check because
Arcana.
I'm proficient in that.
Religion check.
For what?
Because they're
Everyone
undead.
or just him?
On your, I'll say everyone can make a religion check to know about skeletons.
9.
Oh,
Uh,
1.
21.
You know that skeletons do at least have some rudimentary intelligence.
Shit. Okay.
I do not know.
You
this.
do not. Your cleric does.
She barely comprehends that they're skeletons.
The
Those-
tiefling is convinced that the plan will work.
I am still convinced that we can shove them in the hole.
I mean, you may be able to shove them in the hole.
Dead things go in holes.
The problem may be that if you're moving back towards the hole, you are between them and the hole.
I'm not. Well, I mean, we're all between them and the hole because like,
Yeah.
if they are here and we are here and the hole is here,
Yeah.
I'm just farther from the hole.
So guys, this as my free speaking action, the skeletons are sort of smart-ish. They might not fall in the hole, just so you guys know.
We can push them.
Mike, it's your turn.
I still
Who's
feel like
Mike?
What's your character's name?
It
What's your character's
doesn't
name?
matter, I don't remember yours
Maybe
either,
we
so that's
decided on
fine.
Dandy.
Oh, right, Dandy.
Dandy.
Dandy the Druid.
Fabulous.
I'm gonna chino out everyone's name on the top of my character sheet.
How big is the room that we're in?
The room that you're in right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's around 20 feet by 30 feet.
what are you gonna turn into?
I think I'm just gonna turn into a wolf.
Alright.
What about a bird? Birds can't fall.
Do you need to do anything to transform? Or is that just a thing?
You are preoccupied with this hole.
Yeah, my dragon, he flies all
Greg,
across.
can you hand me the player's manual? Don't remember if I actually
I
have
just
to...
mean that, like, if a skeleton,
anything
if we're gonna
transform,
try
or
and push
is
a
it-
skeleton and the skeleton pushes back, you can't push a bird into a hole.
How can a bird push a
Words of
skeleton
wisdom.
into a hole?
You can't push a bird in a hole.
It doesn't work like that.
Have you ever met a turkey?
I rolled a 1 on my last perception check. I don't know what I know anymore.
It's sometimes annoying to be like a spellcasting...
Oh, I just have all these options.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how I feel like whenever I pick my
sometimes it's just a
spell.
lot easier when you're like, okay, I'm gonna bash it in the face.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, if you learn Shillelagh, you could just bash things in the face.
Shillelagh?
Yeah, Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
It's a druid skill. Or a druid spell.
Spell.
Shenanigans.
Shillelagh.
I like shenanigans better.
And Shillelagh's whole thing.
I'm sure it is. I mean, it's been a thing since like
2E at least.
Yeah, 2E.
And that's just because there were no druids in first edition.
Well, cause yeah, you had fighting guy, magic user, and elf.
It was fighting man.
I thought it was fighting guy.
It was fighting man.
All right, close enough.
And I'm pretty sure acrobat was an option. It was like a subset of fighting men.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn into a wolf.
All right, you're turning into a wolf.
And
After a bit of deliberation, Dandy goes,
well, no, I just wanted to.
yeah.
I couldn't remember if I had to roll or anything, or if it was just like a thing I could do. But yeah, it's just
Meanwhile,
an
while he was
action.
reading his book about animals, he got into
Oh!
we all died.
Oh, a wolf! Yes, that'll do.
Pretty easy.
I didn't know we took
Okay.
Dobby with us. What was his name?
Isla?
Yisla.
No, that wasn't Isla.
Hamster has given Dobby a sock.
Not fair giving Yisla stuff.
Isla had socks.
And now he is free.
Fine, we take away his
Actually, you never untied him, so.
No, I left him there with a concussion.
Oops, shit.
Not really gonna die.
Yeah, we should have... No, I can't say it because then he's gonna put a point mark against me. But we should have did what you all know I'm thinking about.
I wanted to.
Sacrifice him to your demon lord?
I was not going to
He's
do
not
that.
a demon lord. She is the goddess of the moon.
Sure, that's who you've been
The
talking
more
to.
you say, the more Goddess of the Moon sounds like Satan.
Alright, so you
Alright.
turn into a wolf.
And
I
attack
might-
your skeleton.
All right.
Feel it's small. It might have been Satan's.
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Hit.
He doesn't have to roll to change. He just changes.
No,
Okay.
he's just like, I'm a wolf now.
So 8 piercing damage.
Piercing.
Yep.
All right.
And it must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
All right.
I imagine it being like a beetle, and like once you get it on its back, it can't get up.
Could you
Uh,
turn into a giant beetle?
Giant turtle.
How giant?
Probably. Bugs. Anyways, so yeah, you jump and shift into a wolf and start gnawing at it. That was
A dog with a bone.
that was 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh no, sorry, 8 damage.
8 damage.
I like
Alright.
having a dog.
Does he become like an average sized wolf?
Yeah, because direwolf is a different option.
Yes. Which I can also turn into.
Could I use you as a mount?
I could become a horse.
I'm a gnome.
I could become a pony.
You're a dog. Can I use you as a mount?
That's up to him. That's all that you do, Mike. Well, all that you do, you turn into a wolf.
Well, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't really have. I can become a giant fire beetle. There we go.
Oh, Mike, am I Alistair now? We have a dog and I'm still the dumbest one?
Yes.
Oh.
Swipe of the gnome. Nope. Another swipe at the
Can't get me.
wolf gnome. Mike, what's your AC right now? I believe it's just the AC of the creature that you've turned into.
Yes, I just have to get back to it.
Alright.
Yeah. 18.
Alright, you get hit for 5 damage. And a stab at the fighter. That will hit. 4 damage. As the clambering of bones
Mike, can I see the...
echoes throughout the room.
Oh yeah.
Adele.
Stab him with my dagger again. 8.
Nope. Anything else?
You mean anything else?
Is there anything else that you do?
I stick out my tongue and go.
Alright. Dakota.
What do I get another action generally?
You tell
I
me.
guess I could
You're the
move.
rogue. I don't know if you have bonus actions.
Not yet, no.
What are you doing?
Oh wait, I do get
Rolling
cunning
a
action,
hit.
but I think that
Okay.
means I can like
Right?
escape.
Yeah.
What?
I rolled a hit.
Yeah.
I say you have to announce your action. You can't just start.
Oh.
No,
pressing dice for
you
it.
rolled a hit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You could roll and then say 10 to hit.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm a fighter. All I do is hit stuff.
You could run away.
I'm just hitting stuff.
You could taunt.
Alright.
I got a 20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Alright. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And roll twice the amount of dice.
7 out of...
You only get a d8 on your battle axe?
Well, I have a D8 as a slash. Or a D10 as a stab.
Oh, okay.
And then I have a
Stab with
D6
a
for my...
battle axe.
Huh?
You stab with an
The
axe.
battle axe or the halberd?
I don't know. It was... I can't... It says 1D8 slash.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Oh wait, is that
You
are
have
you?
an axe and
I
a
think
halberd.
I
What do
think
you-
what that is you can either be using it one-handed or two-handed, and it's a D8 if you're using it
Right.
one-handed, and a
And a
D10
D10
if you're using it
two-handed.
two-handed.
Oh.
So how are you using it currently?
I guess that I just rolled it as a one-handed.
Okay. So roll 2d8 then.
Well, are you doing anything with the other hand?
No.
So
Flipping
then,
them off.
so
Jerking it.
then two-handed.
So then I should... Okay, so then where's the D10? This one.
Yep.
That was a better roll than the other one. You should just let me alone.
Roll that again, because you crit, you get double the dice.
8.
And then add your strength.
So it's 8
Plus
total,
2,
or was
10.
it 8 the second time?
It was...
Sure.
It's 8 total.
Okay. All right.
And then plus 2. So 10.
You get a solid hit on the skeleton, but it still stands and clatters at you. But its jaw is sort of hanging off now. It's just a skeleton.
Like Robespierre.
Oh, I understand it. I just don't like it.
Well, I hope you don't like Robespierre.
God, I hate Robespierre. Alright,
He was kind of a dick.
I
yeah.
wrote a really detailed paper on
She
Robespierre in
has
high school.
She has feelings about
too, and
And it
Robespierre.
was kind of positive.
Robespierre was like a question on my world history AP world or my Regents World final.
Yeah. I was really into the whole Committee of Public Safety thing.
That does sound great, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, Greg. You're sitting
I'm
at the
into
edge of a
public
pit.
safety. I can't say.
How close is the closest of whatever?
About 15 feet.
15. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I can cast it within the range, which is 60 feet, so I'm gonna cast it right next to the closest skeleton.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, did you take magic missile?
No.
How? I don't think a cleric could take
Oh, I forgot
magic.
he was a cleric. I thought he was a mage for some reason.
No.
So do
His
I
magic is
attack when
supposedly
it
holy in
makes,
nature.
or is it that my turn just to making it?
I'll say that this turn you can use it to attack as an action.
Okay, so
Or as a
then
bonus action.
Missile's a useful spell.
I'm gonna use the bonus action and
Clerical.
attack.
What is this weapon, by the
Your
way?
enemy happens to have a
What
sword,
Does
and you
what
decide
is
your enemy belongs to another god.
Saloon known for? 'Cause it
Saloon?
says, typically a cleric.
Saloon is probably a sickle.
Sickle? Yeah.
Okay, it's a sickle.
Okay.
So I attack.
'Cause
It's
Yeah.
That was my guess.
on a hit, target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Alright.
was
So I
reading
have
the
to
Bible
cast.
'cause I was
I have
bored.
to cast to make it see
And
if
I
it
found
hits
some
first,
sweet
right?
polyamory.
Yes.
Okay.
Melee spell attack.
Nice.
Like just polygamy?
No,
What do I
polyamory.
add to it again? I'm so sorry.
There was
You're going to add your
Jonathan.
wisdom.
and he was like
Okay.
really fond of David, and they made a covenant because Jonathan cared about
14.
him so much.
That
And then
hits.
David often got married,
Okay.
but they were all
so
still really
When I
close.
said 1d8, yeah, 1d8.
Yep.
4. 1 plus 3.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I like finding secret queers in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
David as in King David or?
David and Goliath, that one.
Your ghostly sickle slices at one of the skeletons. And it looks fairly close to smashed, but it wobbles around with one arm and
Okay.
Just the flesh.
bone
Mike,
one.
No, it's not. Your arm's off.
this hobbling skeleton is in front of you.
Slightly unsettling to you.
Dismembering the undead.
Yeah, like they used to be people.
Well, how
at
is,
some point, maybe.
What's the state of the one that
Maybe
I'm
they're
gnawing on
villains.
currently?
That is the one that you're gnawing on.
Oh, okay. So, do we get any bonus to attacking this guy because he's laying on the ground?
No, he's not on the ground.
Oh, we got up. Okay, gotcha.
He was never prone.
Ah.
You jumped and gnawed on him, but he was still standing.
Oh, okay, sorry. I will gnaw on him some more.
All right,
12.
12. That
Okay.
will not hit.
You go sort of leap and miss a little bit. And you're blind in one eye.
Which is great is when leaping across the room I could hit him, but now that I'm standing right in front of him, I'm just like,
You were really distracted by that ghostly sickle.
Clearly,
Like,
you're
what the fuck is that?
What's the opposite of nearsighted?
Farsighted?
Yeah. I didn't know if there was another name for it.
It's like how
that
dogs
makes
get
sense. So, like a
distracted by
dog thing,
lasers.
like, and they bited the air, and they're just kind of like, huh?
It's like having when they have peanut butter on their nose and
Yeah,
like.
it's like it's like that scene in Pitch Black. He's right between your eyes and you can't see him.
All right, so stab at the gnome. Hit.
Yeah. How much?
4 damage.
Where the fuck are my hit points?
Right there.
Oh, right there. Okay. 4.
Yep. Stab at the warrior. Ooh, big hit.
Oh god.
We need to clean this table.
8 damage.
I'm dead.
Are you
Are
dead?
You dead?
Or what are you at?
She's unconscious.
I got 0 hit points.
All right, yeah,
Even 0 though.
you're unconscious.
Yeah.
It needs to be like negative
You're not
10 to
dead.
be
There's a
dead.
mechanism for saving you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Somebody should. do
You
that.
you get to save yourself.
Well, someone
other
can
way.
also save her. And
Pull
at the
yourself
wolf.
up by your own bootstraps.
Yeah,
Miss.
exactly. This is bootstrap territory.
Alright, Adele.
Stabby, stabby. With my dagger.
Stabby stab with the dag.
Alright, so 16 is what I rolled, plus my proficiency bonus,
Yes.
plus my dex.
Yes.
So 20.
That hits.
Yay, I hit it. 4.
That hit. Alright, you stab at the skeleton. It finds purchase. But, you know, you're stabbing the skeleton.
If I were throwing them, would I get 2 attacks per round?
Don't you only have one dagger?
It's true. I should get another dagger. But, hypothetically.
I mean, do you have a bonus action to throw a dagger?
I don't remember. Daggers used to be 2...
No, this isn't... No.
This isn't 2E.
This isn't 2E. You can get bonus attacks later on as you increase in level. You're
Hang on, I need to look up cutting action.
yeah. Alright, Dakota, so you're going to roll a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's
What
not
does
as
any of that
complicated
mean?
as it sounds.
So what that means is that you're going to roll a d20 and add your constitution.
Oh yeah, I have that marked off. I have a dot next to that.
So you add your proficiency to that as well.
18.
Alright.
No longer unconscious?
No, you're still unconscious.
You
You're
just haven't
you're
died.
you're not bleeding out as much as you could be.
You're stable.
Mhm.
No, you're not stable yet,
Oh.
but you're not dying quite as hard as you could be.
Oh,
Somebody should make me less
Oh, okay.
unconscious and less dying.
Alright, Greg.
I will when I don't have a skeleton.
I will when I have more than 4 health. As soon as we get rid of these
Cool.
things, I'm gonna make a flying sickle go to the nearest skeleton.
Do you want it at the one that's already at, or are you moving it to a different one?
And at the one that's already out, because I can only move it within 5 feet. So
Okay.
I whack at that one.
Alright.
Oh, I do start with 2 daggers.
Probably doesn't hit 10.
Nope. Does not hit.
Take a bonus action.
How?
Hey, me.
Isn't that the thing says I can take a bonus action also and move it
I
up to
think
20
it's-
Oh,
feet
yeah.
and hit it again.
Taken as a
Oh.
bonus action.
Oh, as a bonus action, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet. Okay.
So I'm gonna try again. That's the same one.
You can't.
I
You
can't.
can.
Okay, is there one within 20 feet?
There is.
I'm gonna go for the one closest to me within 20 feet.
Okay.
The one I hacked the jaw off of.
Sure. 18.
That hits.
Six.
Alright. Your sickle slices through it and bitter marrow seeps out as the skeleton collapses to the floor.
How do we know it's
Tasty.
bitter?
Can you taste it for us?
Don't eat that.
I feel like that's going to be our party's like motto.
Don't
eat
eat that. Alright. Andy, there is a decrepit skeleton hobbling on one leg, standing in front of you.
With bitter marrow. We can only assume.
Well, you don't know yet. You haven't cracked the marrow on this one yet.
This one's tastier.
Mm.
Let's go for that marrow then.
Alright.
Sink those teeth in. That was not good. That was an 8.
You do not get that sweet marrow. Attacking the gnome. Miss. And attacking the wolf.
13 is my AC.
Okay. Then yeah. Both these skeletons miss you.
Okay. So I don't just automatically get my dex modifier for a finesse weapon. I get my choice of strength or dex.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Yes, I said you could use your dex instead.
Right. Which I thought meant that I had to.
No. But I assumed that your dex was better than your strength.
It is, but now I understand the concept.
Okay.
I don't.
Finesse weapons are
I
basically
don't
made
do
for...
finesse.
Yeah, you don't, probably.
She just
I don't even
smash.
use physical weapons.
Yeah,
I mean, you could. Don't you
I
have a
could,
mace?
but I don't really do it that often.
Alright, Adele.
Alright, I
Gilly.
stab the thing.
Stabby stab.
16.
Hit.
3.
Alright.
Yep, that doesn't like me. I'm gonna roll that one next time.
Again,
Instead.
you... What?
Can I roll this one instead next time?
As long as it's a d4,
It is a d4.
then yeah. Again, you take another chunk out of one of its bones. Dakota, another Constitution saving throw.
So 12.
Alright. Still not bleeding out.
Somebody save me.
I will when I don't have a skeleton trying to kill me.
We're all
Greg!
kind of busy, or not human.
Yeah, you're busy not missing.
Yeah, once you get 3 though, you're like permanently not bleeding out.
Oh,
Though if you get 3 bad ones, you die.
really?
Yes.
So I can't move my weapon on my initial action, I'm guessing, because it doesn't specifically say yes or no on that.
Well, I mean, basically, you can either use your action to make it attack and then use the bonus action to move it and attack, or you can use your action to do something else and use the bonus action to make it.
Okay. Sacred Flame for the one that's closest to me for the action,
Okay.
which is your roll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, so do these count as my death saves?
That's what
Yeah.
you're doing, yeah.
Okay, so I have 2
It's
successes.
fine, meaning I hit or I don't.
Yeah. No, it succeeds. You don't hit.
Okay.
It-
The skeleton is fine.
Okay, so now I move the floating sickle back to the one that's,
Alright.
and I'll try hitting that one.
Alright.
19.
Hit.
11.
Alright. The Sigil of Saloon brings down another skeleton. Dandy?
That's like a sports headline.
Yeah.
The Sickle of Saloon has brought down another skeleton.
I should have said slays.
Or like
So,
football.
who are you attacking, by the way? Because the one in front of you has just,
You're not near me, hopefully. Please say you're not near me. I'm about to die.
What was that about the one in front of me?
the one in front of you was just, cut down by the ghostly weapon.
Oh, yes.
God damn it. He's near me.
No,
Near me.
he's probably getting mine.
Oh, wait, no, he's not near me, because I
Yeah,
put that
the
thing like
next
30 feet away
nearest
from me.
one, then...
So that would be the one in front of Adele, and you just rolled a 1?
Yep.
Adele, go ahead and make me a dex saving throw.
So I rolled a 16. I have 2 to dexterity, so that's an 18. So even if I'm not proficient,
Okay,
I
yeah.
probably save.
You should. So you, feel...
I duck as this
Yeah.
one leaps over my head.
You hear a snarling and then a clattering as, like, nails sort like dog nails sort of fail to find, traction on the floor, and duck down as you see...
I duck and cover.
You duck as the, druid sort of flies over you and smacks into the wall.
Yeah, I have this image of this wolf crashing into a wall and sort of sliding down, going.
At which
Spooky
point,
image.
the final skeleton again tries to take a slash at you.
Really?
And hits.
He's not distracted by the flying wolf man?
Skeletons are kind of single-minded.
Great.
5 damage.
Can I fuck him up?
You may. It's your turn now.
I'll fuck him up.
Yeah, that was...
I rolled an 18,
Alright,
so that's a 22.
you fuck him up.
And then I rolled a 3, so I don't fuck him up that
You
much.
fuck him up enough.
Okay.
You have gradually
I fuck him
worn
up
the
bit by
skeleton down.
Fuck him up bit by bit.
Standing?
No,
No.
Gilly has hacked out the knees of the skeleton and it...
Hacked out the ankles.
She's not that short.
What?
You brought this on yourself.
The decrepit skeleton in front of me? Yes, I did.
Alright, so the room is now
I
empty
designed
of
it.
skeletons.
So it's just
You
4
want
of
the
us and a
skeleton
floating
attack you?
sickle now.
No. Oh, I see. The skeleton fight in general, I did bring on myself. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to go through the room eventually.
Okay, so you want to finish
You didn't
opening
have to focus
sarcophaguses now,
skeletons.
Gilly?
Not really. I want to stabilize the...
Help me.
Oh shit! I'm gonna stabilize her with
Oh my son.
medicine.
Medicine.
Medicine, right?
Yeah.
Who would stabilize you for prayer?
Alright, our fighter's dying.
The power of
17.
prayer.
I'm gonna stabilize you with insight.
Alright, you're back at 1.
Alright, so skeletons are dead. Now,
Oh, actually 19, but whatever.
since we've already done this hellish thing and I'm now waking up with a concussion, why don't we open the goddamn sarcophagi and see if there's anything actually useful in them?
More skeletons!
Yeah, maybe.
Let's do them one at a time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we
No, all of
want
them
to
on
do this in a
3.
creepy cave with skeletons, but maybe just sit down, compose our thoughts a little bit. We're not sleeping, but we'll gain a little extra HP. And...
Yes, you could take a short rest if you so wish.
That might help everyone.
And seeing that we're all, well, me and her are almost dead.
I'm not in any shape. Yeah.
Oh, you're almost dead. Yeah. Well, what are you at?
You've been hit.
Are you still a wolf?
I am. I still have 6 wolf hit points and then 8 of my own.
So most of us are dead, almost. So yeah, short rest, guys.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, we take a short rest.